What's up, guys? Another Kendra G breakdown. Let's get started. Oh, and before I get started, I would just like to thank you, everyone, for the support. It means a whole lot to me. People that subscribe, people that like, people that comment. I'm a nobody, right? Nothing special, and yet people care enough to interact with my content and subscribe to hopefully watch more. It means a lot to me. So I just want to say thank you. Anyway, let's get started.
Hey,
Sabrina!
how are
Hi.
you?
Good. You look good. You all set up. You're set up. You know, you don't gotta remove your hat, but it's ruining like your light a little bit.
I like
Okay,
to
there we go.
my hat pretty low. I got a big forehead.
You're familiar. Yeah. Let me say this. Every now and then, cousins, I get DMs from certain people. She actually sent me a DM, and you required about being on the show, and I was honest. I had it wrong. I know you were in a high-profile relationship, and I said, yeah, because you dated Chad Okosinko, and you said
Where
no.
I said no. Let's
That
talk
wasn't
about
him.
that so I can talk about where these rumors come from. Yeah.
Well, I just had it wrong. I knew your face from a relationship,
Correct.
but it was actually Lamar
Yes.
Odom that you dated. Yes. So we don't gotta spend a lot of time because we know you looking for love in other areas. But how was that dating a high profile person?
I mean, it wasn't my first time. I think it was the most exploited, to be honest. But you know, it had its ups and it had its downs, just like any other relationship. I would honestly say, but when he met me, you know, I had a lot going on already. Like I was in Atlanta filming. They were actually doing a pilot for the trainers in the gyms in Atlanta, which is like a big deal out there. So I was on that show. The show never aired because WeTV was having some issues. But honestly, I could just say it had its ups and it's had its downs. But I am very grateful for every opportunity that I was able to come across just by dating him.
Now I didn't know that you said he's not the first high profile person you dated.
See,
Who else did you date?
Or you gotta do your research, Kendra. I'm not gonna come in here and
Well,
spill
I'm
all
talking
the
to
beans.
you. I got to
But no,
I
like
just asked you directly.
I've dated athletes, multiple athletes. I have kids.
Okay, well name somebody else because you said he wasn't the first. I'm asking you. My research, best research
I don't really
is
like to
asking
talk
the
too
source.
much, but I don't lie. So if someone asks me, I just say yes or no. So we'll just say that. But
well, you don't want to
right,
brought
but yeah,
it
so
up.
I'm not.
gonna
It wasn't my
anybody
first
else.
time, and so I was very familiar. But Lamar is different. We all know he's different. He has a different level of fame. He's been exposed to a lot of different things. Some people know him from basketball. Some people know him from the Kardashians. So he was big on both ends of the spectrum. So it was interesting. But
Before I continue, this is a red flag. I think this woman is here for clout. She's not really interested in any man that she can get from this. I highly, highly doubt it. And excuse me. Here's a woman that dates celebrities and athletes. She's alpha widowed. What normal man will compare to that? Now, she probably wants a six-figure man, but what average six-figure man anyway could to do that, right? You probably and six-figure men are above average. So now she needs probably a one that's even above that. So maybe men that has a bit of social media clout, maybe men that even high six figures to seven-figure men. This is a woman that's from her dating history, she will forever be single because she is kind of the definition of alpha widowed. How the men that she's dealt with are such of a certain high level that any man after must either compare to them or compare to them, come close to them, or better than them. Here's a woman that won't date below what she's done in the past. And that's why it is senile to be on Kendra G's dating show, because at best, yeah, you get some six-figure men, but I mean, they would still not be at the same level of the men that you dated in your past, and it will be forever a failure. So it's a red flag. She has kids by celebrities or athletes. She's dealt with these type of people. She's in the entertainment world, I guess. Red flag. It's not worth the headache, because she will be a headache to deal with.
I've worked for ESPN radio for 8 years. I've been on air. I've done TV. I've done a lot of things where the celebrities were. So I lived in LA. I went to school out there. So I
don't understand why she's doing this. I mean, date with the people that surround you. It's amazing that what kind of reach do you think Kendra G's show has, especially within, let's say, the higher profile people. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that there's no six-figure men that, watch the show and stuff like that, but here's a woman that's, her career has pushed her to a certain level, especially entertainment level, and with the fame and stuff. I don't know who she is, but I mean, I think it has added to her ego. I mean, she's not necessarily displaying it, but more often than not, it will add to her ego, where she expects certain type of men, and certain type of men with certain type of money, certain type of clout, stuff like that. So I think it's a red flag. I think this woman is delusional in getting on this.
I've been in circles. So it wasn't my first time. I think it was the first time I really allowed it to be public.
Okay. Just the ending of that, do you want to confirm how that relationship
I
ended?
ended up leaving. I walked away from the relationship. And it ended very peacefully on our end. It wasn't any domestic violence. It wasn't any cheating. There was not a big blow up. Like, it was me just walking away peacefully, to be honest, on our end.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. So you want to come on this show because you reached out to me. So that means you're looking for love. You want to meet somebody new.
Phil, he has a company called Extreme Step Fitness. But anyways, he sent me your page and he was like, you should do a live with her. You guys should connect. You guys have similar personalities. And I was like, let's do it. And so I just reached out. But yes,
what? It's it sounds like she's trying to do a collab. I mean, it's not like she's trying to. She's kind of showing it. She's doing it for clout, doing it for social media, doing it for her brand.
I am single and dating, okay. So I'm always open until I get married again.
All right, let's do it. Let's start from the top. So Sabrina, where are you calling us from? Cleveland.
I'm 36.
And how old are you? 36. What do you do for a living?
36 and single. I mean, she's dealt with. That's why this woman is a red flag. She's been with and dealt with the kind of some of the top pinnacle of men, at least in the success wise, and yet none of these men have lasted the test of time. This woman is just forever a situationship kind of woman. She won't. she's not fit for a long-term monogamous relationship. She doesn't seem like it. I mean, because you got, and why I'm coming to these conclusions is that you gotta know what kind of lifestyle she is, right? Where she's going at it, right? She's just saying that, oh, I'm single, but her real reason is just trying to get her name out, have some clout with Kendra G's, you know, her audience, stuff like that. This type of woman is just, uh, uh, she's not in it for dating average men. That's definitely for sure.
Also a trainer and a coach. I coach a AAU team, track and field, for ages 5 to 17.
Okay.
I'm a Taurus.
What's your zodiac sign? Taurus.
2 kids.
Do you
a
have any
9-year-old
kids?
boy and an 11-year-old girl.
9-year-old
No.
boy, 11-year-old girl.
Different
Both by the
fathers.
same man? Different fathers. Don't tell me we have a lag now.
Yes.
Have you ever been married? When is your last relationship?
Last relationship
ended?
or my marriage?
Okay, you're right, marriage.
I
And then
got
I'll get to the
divorced in
relationship.
2016.
Okay, so we got a lag. So
Right.
that happens sometimes on Instagram. So just wait till
Okay.
like 7 seconds before you respond. So okay, but the question I asked her, she answered it. When did she get divorced? 2016. Okay, and 9 and 11 are your kids' ages, right? All right. So Sabrina, Ohio, she's a trainer. And your zodiac, she's a Taurus, 36, 2 kids, 9 and 11. Wait 7 seconds. What kind of man are you looking for?
Is it time to answer? Okay. Someone who's very secure with himself, an honest man, an experienced man. I like to date older men. Someone who's saved, have a relationship with God, and has his own.
Another red flag. Relationship with God. Here's a woman that really doesn't live by the word of God. What does she do? How is her life a reflection of the word of God? Marriage, she's divorced. 2 kids by 2 different men. How is that even a reflection of God? Really? What about your life is a reflection of God? Being nice? Okay, that's great. Okay, being a career woman. Okay, I guess that's not really. I've said it. It's a red flag when women talk about religion, right? God-fearing men, all this stuff, because they will be a clear representation of hypocrisy.
Own financial stability.
Okay. You know, what are your deal breakers? 7 seconds.
Oh, wait 7 seconds. They're yelling at me. They're like, "Did you count to 7?" Okay. So my deal breakers are: I don't like men that have children 2 or younger. Also, addicts. Any sort of addiction does not work for me. Someone who is not saved and does not have a relationship with God is a deal breaker for me.
Red flag.
Also, men that beat women or have a history of it is a deal breaker for me.
Okay. In the beginning, you mentioned that you ran a circle, so you dated. I mean, high profile is one word, but men with money. So, does the man have to have money in order?
I did mention he needs to be financially stable. So, meaning.
But what does that mean? Because that's a difference. Financially stable. I mean, you can work at McDonald's and be financially stable, right? So, is there a minimum number that you would date? No. Okay. Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
That's a lie too.
No. Okay, so you don't care how he looks. You don't just be financially stable. The biggest thing I heard was no kid under 2. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Oh, the Kendra Cam is when you stand up and we see your full body. You definitely have a great shape. I mean, you're a trainer.
Thank you.
So you look good. Okay. All right, they're reminding us again to have 7 seconds. All right. Wait 7 seconds. What was your last relationship?
2021. So I've been single for 2 years.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
3 weeks ago.
Okay. Is
Yes.
he an option for something serious? Okay.
Yes.
So you're actively dating. Okay. Okay. So while you're dating him, you just want to date more.
Also, he's a woman doesn't understand how to follow direction. She's definitely not a follower, right? She's definitely not into leader type men, because here's a woman, 36, could not deal with any other men. She's her own boss bee. She can't even follow directions by waiting 7 seconds, because it's kind of annoying. But
man, to figure out.
Yeah, I'm just open.
I'm
just still open. I'm not married. I'm not in a committed relationship yet. So until that happens, I'm still open.
Yeah, racking up her body count, just situationships. At 36, you focus on your career so much. That's you want clout, you want get fame, money, stuff like that. She's the type of woman that I would say just do situationships, right? Have fun, have short-term relationships, and that's it. I mean, this is the type of woman that I don't see her getting married again, at least to someone that she wants to be married to. So, yeah.
Until that happens, she's still open. Okay, what are 3 flaws you think you have?
I'm controlling. My tone can come off very harsh, and I lack patience.
Yeah. You can see that she lacks patience, right? Not waiting 7 seconds. All the 3 things she mentioned, and I'm all the more to her, right? Amazing for her to say it. She's a terrible woman to be with, long term, right? All those 3 qualities, it will be a headache for any man to be with this type of woman. Any man that will be with this type of woman is just using her for her body. She's not bad looking, right? So arm candy, sexual desires, and that's pretty much it. She's not really worth a long-term commitment.
You lack patience. I have a question, because in your deal breakers, you brought up no drugs of any source. Again, I work in media, but I can't always believe everything that you read. When you were dealing with Lamar, because we are familiar with his history, was that one of the issues you guys had in your relationship? Okay. And so, okay, fair enough. All right, honey, why would a guy be lucky to be...
Well, number one, I definitely understand what it means to be a helpmate, a partner.
I don't think so.
I feel like men really need to be respected, and they need peace, and that is something that I offer.
I don't think so either. I mean, your past has represented. You're divorced. I mean, most likely she divorced the man. At least I don't know this woman. But you're 36. I don't think you bring peace to any men. And it's shown it through your results. I don't think you are. I don't think this is the type of woman that respects men. Because you gotta think, right? If it's all like she said it, right? No patience. She has a loud mouth. I mean, she's aggressive. How's it's like counterproductive, right? It's counterintuitive. Those things don't match. You don't respect men by being aggressive and loudmouth and impatient with men. That's not you're not respecting men nor being a helpmeet to men. So I'm doubting it.
I also love to support my man. I spoil him. Whatever he's doing, I want to heighten that. I take care of the home. I'm also, if he's an entrepreneur, that is where I thrive. So I definitely, I'm a good person to be in business with, or to just start a new business with and be, you know, partners as entrepreneur. And I'm very open to just pleasing him. So I figure out what that is because every man is different. And I really tap into what makes him happy, what makes him feel pleased.
Okay. A cousin, Keon G, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I pinned it. She said, Kendra, ask her about Rick Ross.
What about him?
That's what the question is.
Yeah.
Have you dated him, I'm assuming, or are y'all friends? What's the situation?
We dated and we're friends, both.
Both, okay. So I guess they're familiar with you dating him. Let me ask, I didn't know that. Let me ask you this. Do you think, though, with being connected to different celebrities in the dating space, do you think that might be a hindrance to some men?
Yeah.
Other men?
It definitely it intimidates a lot of certain men.
No, it's not. No. Another red flag. I've said it before. Any woman that says intimidating, insecure, shit like that, they are a red flag. Because no, it is you who are, and I guarantee it. She's disrespectful, she's aggressive, she's loudmouth, she's impatient with other men. Like I said in the beginning, and I'm glad they're doing it now. Because it shows that I've said it before, and now it's showing it. Here's a woman that, if you are a man, right? And she probably tried other types of men. Of not that high quality, right? Or that, not quality, but that high, I don't know, level, right? Money bracket, clout, fame bracket. She will not respect you, nor give you as the same kind of love as she did these type of men. Because these type of men have the fame, have the money, so she would try to be more in line, not to lose them, or easily lose them. While you, who are a bit more average than these type of men, even if you're a six-figure man, you're still not on these men levels. So she will maybe argue with you, maybe not respect you as much, maybe not cater to you as much, maybe not even care for you as much, maybe even bring up the men that she's dated in the past. So no, you treat men in a way that will make them insecure. Not make them insecure, but make them not want to deal with you. Because that's the thing, right? When men don't want to deal with these type of women, they call it insecure. They call it what did I just said the word, other word. Whatever. Brain fart. I don't remember it. But they call them insecure, you know, these words, these buzzwords that women are using nowadays. Because it's how you treat the man. You know, and women don't think that it's it's the man who's insecure, right? No, it's you who's treating the men with disrespect, treating the men like he's less than, right? Treating the men that you've been with in your past as something special, but you're not even with these men anymore. No, they're not insecure. They just don't want to deal with your ass.
I get a misconception a lot that I'm only willing to date one type just because of a few that they may be familiar with. But yeah, so it definitely has been an issue, and I know it can be.
Okay, so you know that it can be. Okay, fair enough. All right, so let's do it. This is Sabrina, Ohio. Oh,
no, I prefer he is not in Ohio.
So would you relocate, or are you just like when y'all?
Yeah, if it became really serious, I definitely would relocate, for sure.
Okay. And you said he can't have kids, but not under 2. Do you want
open to not having any, and I'm also open to having more.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right, so this is Sabrina, Ohio, trainer. She's a coach also, 36. Oh, what's the age range?
You know what? The oldest would probably be like 55, because there are some nice looking 50-year-olds now that are taking care of themselves.
Didn't she say she didn't care about what he looks like? She said it doesn't matter what he makes, and it didn't care what he looks like. This woman, this is what. Do not trust what women portray online. Women are incredibly two-faced. They say one thing to be politically correct. Always. Most women do this. They say things to be politically correct, to seem like they're great, seem like they're nice, right? Seem whatever. But they will slip. Women always slip up. Or, especially, let's say this. People who are two-faced, they will slip up. She literally said, it don't matter what you look like. Now she's saying, you know, people are 55, they look really good. Oh, okay, well, so you like men that look really good. Is that what you, I mean, that's what you want, right? She's probably saying men that are fit, maybe men that are tall, you know, like stuff like that. But this woman is...
I probably will not go under like 30, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what's the oldest she would go?
And that's
55?
really pushing it, but he would have to be a very special 55-year-old.
A very special 55. Okay. Oh, we forgot all about that 7-second rule, child. 2 kids, 9 and 11. You said
One
you
time.
got married twice, right? One time. Would you get married again? Wait 7 seconds.
Yes, I would get married again. Yes.
She doesn't qualify for it.
She would get married.
Not with any men that...
All right, they killing me. Okay, we
wants.
sorry about the 7-second rule, child. All right, so if a guy is watching and he wants to reach out to you...
Don't reach out to her, please. But, you know what? You're adults. Men are, you know... Men do what they want. The one thing that... one of the things why I'm not a fan of like giving the, or I'm not trying to promote these women, social media and stuff like that. I think a lot of these women are red flags. So I don't think men should deal with these women. I don't. Now you can do it if you want to. You know, you can look right here. You know, you can look at the name. And you can just, I mean, I always, you know, have the name shown. So you could always look on her page to look for these women, you know. You know, go Sherlock Holmes on it and try to find the one. But I have not seen one woman that's not a red flag. They're just not. And let me tell you this. I'm not saying that I'm perfect either, because I saw one woman that was really cute and seemed, right? She seemed, she had red flags. I knew it. But she seemed more down to earth, and I thought, okay, maybe she has red flags, but maybe she's, you know, be different. Because a lot of the politically correct things she said. So I actually tried to look at her Instagram, and no, she's a 304. She's a woman that says a lot of things that she doesn't portray, right? Very typical of modern day woman. That's just it, right? So everything she said, really, she doesn't portray on social media, which, you know, you're just advertising like, you know, piece of crap. So, and that's what I said from experience. These women say a lot of things, but hey, either don't really mean it, or they don't even understand what they're saying. Okay, because they think they're saying something right, but they're really, it's counter to who they actually are and what their life actually is. Here's another woman. She does care about your money. She does care about your looks. She definitely cares about your status as well. So, is a woman that I don't think she deserves. I don't think she qualifies for marriage. I don't think she deserves it either. She's been there and done that. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, hope you guys liked it. That is in. That's it. Later, guys.